From my Sparkdwell experience, I know I am free to struggle, grow, and expand. An example of this statement this week was when I was talking with one of the Sparkdwell counselors, Chris. I met him last year. He was living under a bridge and had been for a while. When we sat down and caught up with him, he told me he got his own place in November, and he got himself a job, a car, and a girlfriend. This made me think about myself and others. What could I accomplish in the next year, and how could my life change?
I am free to struggle, grow, and expand, all within the theme of transformation. Dawn is a counselor here who has introduced me to butterflies and their transformations and has connected them to our life experiences and has told me countless amount of times that everything happens for a reason, and that is so true looking at butterflies, because cocoons may not be the most beautiful thing ever, but the end result is more than gorgeous, and you can connect that back to your life and its experiences.
I've gained a new perspective on the homeless. I have listened and put myself in their shoes and noticed how hard it is being in poverty or being homeless is. It motivated me to work hard throughout the week, and it made me notice how helping others can impact you and the neighbors around you.
I have learned that I'm compelled to reach out in response. This has been the case throughout projects I've done, and one in particular was helping prep and serve food for people who needed it for lunch. And that just made me realize genuinely that I am the one that has to start doing these things, because I am the future, and if nobody else is going to do it, I have to.
From my Sparkdwell experience, I know I am grounded in the community. This past week specifically, I've been shown so much love throughout the homeless neighbors as well as our congregation here.
Because I went to Peace Haven Mobile Home Park and got to help run a summer camp so that kids can have people to play and hang out with and interact with older kids. I will take this back to Hendersonville by helping with Sunday school and kids.
But if you get more and more people to do it, you can eventually get to a point where everybody just takes one leaf and they're all gone. And so one of the points of that was, if you get enough people, if everybody just pitches in a tiny bit, nobody needs to do that huge amount of effort. If everybody just pitches in a tiny bit, then that can make a whole lot of difference.
I know that I am equipped to be resilient amidst change. This week, I pushed myself into uncomfortable positions. I witnessed people in need helping other people in need. I also helped cook meals for the community in the Sparkdwell counselors this week. And I want to thank the congregation for allowing me to have the opportunity to travel with the youth this week.
I learned a lot of different ways to help, like serving in day camps and delivering cribs to families in need. It's not necessarily going out and changing one person's life. It's doing something to help everybody out. I also met a lot of really cool people that normally I wouldn't really stop to talk to and really get to know. And I'm very thankful for that experience. So thank you.
This week, I was able to have the opportunity to serve at a variety of different locations. And one of those was Samaritan Ministries here in Winston-Salem. They're the city's only soup kitchen, so they have a lot of people that come to them every day. When I was there working, one thing that really stood out to me was just how many different people came together to help families in need in Winston-Salem. The whole kitchen was run by people just volunteering their time, doing this to help better the community. It inspires me to open my backyard to all of my neighbors, those who are in need and those who are just living their day-to-day lives. I want to thank you, Grace family, for sending me on this wonderful youth trip. I have greatly enjoyed my experience.